Tangela too. And our host, Vincent Landau, and he brings it to you! Creature features, and all creatures, and all features! And the creature gonna get you tonight. You better not turn out your bedroom light. He'll grab your head and give it such a bite. You may even die, just from a fright. You ain't nothing gonna be, baby. You ain't nothing gonna be alright. 'Cause the creature gonna get you, baby. Gonna get you tonight.
There must be some kind of mistake.
There's no mistake.
But the viewers shall protest. They will appear as a mob upon our doorstep, fitted with pitchforks and torches.
Nah, they'll like it.
It features a planet that looks like boobies.
That is your problem.
Welcome to Creature Features. The impressionable young lass to my left would be the delicate and perilous Tangela, the bloke over to this side who does not give a tinker's damn about his employer's stellar reputation tipping on the verge of tarnish, would be my easily replaceable butler, Mr. Livingston, and I, dear viewers, am your humble television presenter, Vincent Van Dahl. Oh boy, do we have a show for you tonight. First up, we'll be showing a movie for what I am sure is the first, and one can assume will be the last time it shall ever appear on television, entitled Bikini Planet. This movie is bad. No, it's not so bad it is good. It is so bad that one might call it appalling, awful, horrendous, and perhaps even loathsome and offensive as well. If there are any children at home watching, it is time to switch your telly to a different station. Go on. Good. Now that we have only adults in the audience, I can tell you that this film is rather lurid. Expect many anatomical jokes and worse. But it's science fiction and you've likely never seen it before, so I suppose it's quite good enough for a repulsive little program like ours. And joining us as our guest will be the wonderful Derek Zemrak, the director of tonight's film, who, other than the cinematic calamity, is an all-around lovely chap. He'll tell us about how he made this film, and more importantly, why he did so as well. And he'll also tell us about his fabulous collection of Hollywood memorabilia. So don't go away, because it's going to be another night of pure humor and smite right here on Creature Features. Stay tuned.
Portions of this program are brought to you by Micromat, making products that keep your Macintosh running at its best.
What time is it? You know what time it is. It is Creature Feature time, and we are with the elusive Derek Zemrak.
Thank you very much.
You know, he's been talking about getting you on the show for so long, and it's like, well, when's he going to come on the show? And he goes, I don't know. But here you are.
Here I am. I made the big journey.
You did the trek. In bad weather, no less.
In bad weather, fog, all that eerie
nice
stuff.
Well, you know, if you're going to do a spooky show, it should be a spooky trip, right?
Exactly.
All right, so Derek created this film we're going to watch tonight. Can I call it like a slow motion train wreck?
You can call it whatever you would like.
It's a fun movie. It's maybe a bit inappropriate. So if there's any children watching out there, we already warned you, do not watch this movie. I think we're going to have to put one of those
disclaimers
parental
on
advisory things on the broadcast. But no, you made this film in 2002, Bikini Planet.
That's correct.
You know, I think in 2002, I was still learning how to play guitar. So, you know, the fact that you could do it You know, when you watch this film, just ask yourself if you could do better. I know I could not. Right? All
Well,
right.
that's not saying much.
So we're going to watch your film, but more importantly, you are a memorabilia collector, and you brought some amazing things.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Hollywood, and you've owned theaters, and you currently own a
theaters.
theater,
Yes.
and you've got something called ZPTV.
Yes, on
You wanna
Roku.
Talk about
Yeah.
that. So this is a man that's been all over, and he squeezed in a movie while he was doing it. So it's wonderful. All right, let's get that started. When we come back, I've got, I think, 10,000 questions for you. So get ready.
Thank you.
All right, you guys stay with us. We'll be right back after the next break.
Space. We know so little about it. For centuries, man has gazed upon its shimmering glory in awe. The great unknown. Or is it? How much does the government tell us? How much do they really know? What is out there? Who is out there? What you're about to see is a story of someone who knows just how much the government does know, or at least what's left of a survivor. He claims the government has covered it all up. All the people but he are missing, and there is no record of their existence, but he knows it's true. A drunk? A nutcase? Or maybe a lost, lonely soul just looking for someone, anyone who will listen. He asks you to judge for yourself and to look to the sky and beware.
By my calculations, I do believe that a 10th and 11th planet once existed in the solar system.
Really, Professor? Why do you think that?
You remember the asteroid belt that we were studying last week, Billy? Huh?
Yes, Professor?
Well, I do believe that the asteroid belt was formed when two planets collided into each other. Hence the formation of the asteroid belt that we see floating around right now as we speak. Here, Billy. Now, Billy, you take a look here. Take a look for yourself.
Wow, there are
You see lots of asteroids, huh, Billy?
Yeah, zillions.
Well, my theory is that what you're seeing is the debris of the lost two planets of the solar system that collided together thousands of years ago. Now, Billy, I'm not speaking about two big planets the size of Jupiter. No. I was speaking about two big planets, much, much bigger than that. And I believe that when the collision takes place, the two planets fuse together to form one bigger but gigantic planet. Now, when they collide, they fall out of orbit, but only to return one day. Here, Billy, I want to show you something. Hold it is. I want you to take a look at this ancient caveman drawing. Drawn over 10,069 years ago. My proud possession, I may note. Now notice, a long time ago is 11 planets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See? Now, only 9. What happened to the other 2, huh? I'll tell you what happened. They think I'm crazy, but I know. It was a fusion that caused the asteroid belt. Crash, bang, boom, bam. The whole thing formed right
Professor.
in the sky there. What, Billy?
What is this strange-looking thing?
What strange-looking thing? Let me see. I can't believe it. My theory, she's correct. My theory is correct. Billy, you found it. I can kiss you.
Found what?
The missing 2 planets in the solar system. Here, take a look. You see, that must mean they return every 10,069 years. It has returned to our orbit. Billy, we're going to have to name the planets. It's tradition, you know. Now, what do you think?
10, 11.
10, 11, why?
Because they're the 10th and 11th planets.
Hey, that's very good, Billy. Very good. But, no. I think we should name it after ourselves. Let's see. After all, it was you who see it first, and it was my theory, right? Let's see. So we gotta use our last names. So what do you think?
Yeah. We'll name it Big Breast.
No. We name it Big Breast. In the old country, my name is a Breastiti. But when I come to the United States, I take out the titi, and it's only Breast. Big Breast is the name. Okay?
And that is how the planet Big Breasts, Big Breasts, got its name.
Sorry I'm late.
Oh, we're just getting started. No big deal, son.
It's okay, Billy.
Let's pray.
God, thank you for this food we are about to eat. Amen.
Amen.
How was your day, son?
It was unbelievable. I was visiting the professor and
That nutcase? Excuse me, I forgot the biscuits.
you'll never guess what I saw today in the professor's telescope. I saw big breasts.
Here, you can see it on your own telescope. Take a look.
Where?
Now take a look.
My God, you were right.
Now listen, gentlemen. My theory goes a little bit further, though.
What is it?
I do believe that the planet has a life on it. Horrible, strange creatures.
Very interesting. How do you, how could you show me?
Come here. I'm going to show you. Now look at the drawing real close. You see the non-humans in the drawing, huh? They have the strangest bodies. The top half is much larger than the bottom half. Very strange creatures.
This could be dangerous.
Even this one over here. Even the ears on this one are odd. They go almost down to his shoulders.
Professor, I'm gonna have to contact the President of the United States. I'm gonna need a crew. Brave crew, loyal men, of course, the journey where no man has gone before. Who knows what horrible creatures they may encounter.
One small step for man, and one gigantic leap for mankind.
Portions of Creature Features are brought to you by the Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California. Explore the mystery at winchestermysteryhouse.com.
Welcome back to Creature Features. We are watching Bikini Planet. It's a different thing than we normally do, and the man responsible for this atrocity is sitting right next to me, Mr. Derek Zemrak. You know, 2002, that
Yes.
was like, you know, you did not have all the technology that we have now.
No, 17 years ago, and we tried to make it work.
It was probably shot on tape, right?
Yes, it was mini DVD.
Digital mini tapes. And so this is your first film, and I understand you've done more.
Yeah, no, it wasn't my first film. This was my second film. My
Second
first
film.
film was called Ice Cream.
So you have one that's worse than this one.
It's worse than this one.
You know, maybe like on an off week, we'll
Yeah.
maybe get you
Maybe.
to run that one for us. So, all right, so you did the first one, Ice Cream, and you said, yes, we have to do another.
A lot of my friends had gone into film school, and they
Right.
said they were going to make a movie. They're going to make a movie, and I was like, not a film, but I was actually an actor, and I said, you know what? You know, why aren't you guys making movies? And they're
Right.
like going, well, you know, we're going to make one. We're going to make one. And then I had actually was flying to Paris, and I wrote this script based on my short story that my sister wrote. And I came back and I met with my friends. I said, come on in. I put it on the table. I said, here's our script. We're going to make this movie. So that was Ice Cream. And that was the first movie I ever made. So, and it was actually written up in the LA Times as one of the best of the worst movies ever made, along with Plan 9 from Outer Space and Roller Boogie. So I accomplished
Oh my goodness,
something
you're in
really
good
big.
company.
Yeah.
Ed Wood.
Exactly.
You could be the new Ed Wood.
Well, that's what they said in the article, but
That's
that
wonderful.
was in 1997.
So what did it cost to make this film?
Bikini Planet cost a whopping $3,000.
$3,000.
And
That was in like 2002 money, so it was like $3,500, right?
Maybe,
That's a lot
yeah.
more.
And actually, I still get checks today. So
Still get checks today.
yeah,
From whom?
from DVD sales, so
Oh my
and
goodness.
streaming. So
I'm in the wrong business.
well,
I need to be making
not
horror
gonna,
films.
You're not going to retire on what I get, but
All
at
right.
least I get a few bucks out of it.
That's incredible. So how long did it take you to make the film?
We actually shot it in 5 days. We shot it
5
in
days. Everything.
Oakland, yeah. And we actually shot the bad scenes of the spaceship. Were actually shot in a warehouse, and we built it in Hayward. And
So it's all Bay Area, San Francisco
all Bay Area, yeah.
Right.
Pleasanton, Hayward, and Oakland. So, and it was so funny because we got permits. You know,
Right.
we were legit. We were in the Hollywood Reporter that was shooting this film.
Right.
And we were shooting one day in a park in Oakland, and as you can tell, the girls are scantily clad, and we have a little person, Shorty Rossi from Pit Boss. At the time wasn't Pit Boss, but he
Right.
became Pit Boss, and all of a sudden the cops show up, and they think we're shooting a porn
Oh, no.
in the park, and we had to stall, and in
Explain.
great Ed Wood fashion, I was like telling the co-director, just keep shooting. I'll talk to the cops, and we had to get the shot because
But
it
you
was
had
like
permits.
we had permits.
Most indie filmmakers just
No.
guerrilla shoot.
Yeah, well, we did get permits, and it was legit. And they were shooting another big film in Oakland, so there's like the film office didn't care what we were doing, but it was obviously something that we had to get the shot. So
How
the
fun.
police told us to get out of the park. but-
All right, I want to see more now.
Okay.
All right, let's get back to Bikini Planet, and we come back. We're going to talk about your theater.
Sounds good.
Again, theater. Off we go. Bikini Planet. Stay with us.
General, who? Yeah, go ahead, put him on. Yeah, General. Harry, what's up? Aliens? What are you talking about? A new planet and aliens? Well, damn it, man, we're gonna have to do something about this. Hey, why don't you just hold the line and I'll check with some of my people here, see what we're gonna do. Okay. Yeah, I gotta check with my advisors. Hold on.
Damn phone. Every time I'm ready to read a good story on aliens, the phone's gotta ring. Yeah. Just keep ringing. Because I feel like choking you to death. Yeah. It wouldn't be right for the vice president to choke the phone, would it? Yeah, just keep ringing. All right. I guess I gotta answer it. Hello, this is the Vice President speaking.
Yeah, John, it's Bubba. We got a situation here. Seems like one of our scientists has discovered a new planet. Yeah, and he thinks there's aliens on it.
Aliens on the new planet? I knew it. I just knew it. They do exist.
Yeah, I know, John, I know what you think. But what are we gonna do about it?
That's easy, Baba. All you gotta do is get a team together and go and get them.
Hey, that's a great idea, John. Thanks. General, you still there? Yeah, good. Here's what we're gonna do about it. We're gonna get a crack team of astronauts and we're gonna shoot them up to that planet.
Hey, hello everybody. Hey, listen up. General Baux has sent all of our information over to the Pentagon, and the Pentagon has assigned the general here to handle the mission. Now, this is a 4-star general.
9-star general.
Oh, excuse me.
That's 9 stars, mister. I am 9-star General Dana Hardball Perrier. And don't you forget it. And wipe that smirk off your face, soldier. I eat scum like you for dinner.
You could bite me anytime.
Now listen up, everyone. Power up the telescope. Now I want you all to pay attention. The president is about to speak to you.
Is this what I'm supposed to say? Good. This thing working? Oh, it is? It's on? Oh, my fellow countrymen, as your president, well, maybe not all of you, because we're still checking your green card, mister. Anyway, as I was saying, I want to wish you Godspeed on this suicide mission that... Who wrote this? They're not supposed to know that they may never be coming back. That speech right, damn her. She didn't have such a great set of maracas, I would have tossed her out on her cute little butt. Anyway, as your president, I want to say Godspeed and come back real soon, you hear? Yada, yada, yada. President out.
Thank you for the words of wisdom, Mr. President.
What's that red light? That thing still on? Well, turn it off! Erase the tape.
Now listen up, men. And you too, Jane. And Dickie. And when you get to the planet, make sure there's no aliens. But if there are, wipe them out if necessary. I don't see any reason not to wipe them out.
I thought our mission was to observe, not to destroy.
Damn it, Flash. Don't whip out on me now. Those aliens have 2 heads, and they're probably going to eat the one that you have. The only good alien is a dead alien. You just remember that, my boy. Good luck.
Thank you, General. We won't let you down.
Eres un culo, General.
The hell did he say?
He said there won't be an alien left when we return.
You are a true patriot.
Eres un idiota, puto.
Thank you. I salute you, soldier.
I just can't stand long goodbyes.
Was it something I said?
One. Looks like you better go clean the top deck.
Qué mejores trabajos pueden hacer estos güeros. Mira más, qué sucio está. Mira qué escalera tan vieja tienen.
Hello crew, I am Val, your onboard computer. Please give me your full attention for the pre-flight check. Hey, are you some kind of moron? Put the paper down and listen. Thank you. First, please attach your safety belt. Take one end, this is the tree, the other end is the bunny. Have the bunny go around and under the tree and pull the 2 ends tight. Make a loop on one end and have the bunny go around it and he sneaks through the hole. Grab him and pull tight. You should now be securely fastened in your seat.
I think we have a little problem here.
Please shut up.
No,
There is one exit on the Star Cruiser 9000. In the event of an emergency, emergency lighting will light on the floor. directing you to the exit where the exit hatch will pop open, suck you out, and you will float endlessly in space for the rest of your life. Which fortunately for you will be short since the oxygen supply in your spacesuit, should you have time to put it on, will last about 16 hours. If oxygen should be needed while in flight, an airbag connected to the compartment above you will drop down as demonstrated now at the rude fellow's seat. Even though the bag is not inflated, oxygen will flow through the line after you give a light tug on the line. In case of an emergency landing, please lean forward, put your head between your knees, and kiss your ass goodbye. Thank you for traveling with Star Cruiser space shuttles, and have a nice day.
The brave crew of the Endurance takes off on a dangerous mission, not knowing what they would find there.
This is Livingston, and you're watching Creature Features. Not now. Stay tuned. This portion of Creature Features is brought to you by CreatureFeatureStore.com, the official merchandiser of Creature Feature accessories.
Welcome back to Creature Features. Mr. Derek stepped away. I think he's going to grab something to show us, maybe.
Perhaps.
Maybe. Anyways, it's the time we normally do letters, and we're going to do letters, but obviously Tangela is rather bubbly tonight, which is a good thing, right? It's better than when she's...
I don't know.
No, when she's in that foul mood, she does not blow bubbles. She blows things up. True story.
Indeed.
All right, let's do some letters. What do you got? Oh, my goodness. This is... Why are we getting all these long letters now?
It's that time of year.
Please do not write novels to us. Well, unless you say nice things, then it's okay. All right, here we go. Dear Livingston, Tangela, and Vincent, thank you for showing The White Zombie. That was a long time ago.
Yes.
A traditionalist and fan of the old classics, I can't seem to get behind the modern version of a zombie as shown regularly in films and TV shows such as The Walking Dead. I am with you on that. Not that change is bad as far as it goes to make the creatures more interesting, but just to say it's not my cup of tea. But then I'm 72. You write quite well for a 72-year-old, I must say. I must agree in principle with your guest's contention that this was Bela Lugosi's favorite film. I think it's obvious that his character in this film was more normal than most of his other roles, and he always struggled to get just that type of casting. He managed to minimize his accent fairly well in this film, which is what we had often been a problem in his career. Anyway, thank you for keeping Creature Features alive with your interesting guests and horror classics, and give my best to Livingston and Tangela. The three of you really make the show. Well, thank you. Sincerely yours, Dennis Matos Sr. And he sends his regards to you two. So wave to Dennis. There we go. All right, what's up next, sir? Another novelette. It's all right. I can read fast. All right, this is from Jim Hutchinson and Sharon Ann Hutchinson. 72 as well. Jim is 72. This is like the night of 72. We should be showing a film from 1972 tonight. Of course, we're showing this bucket of disaster. All right, here we go. We found you guys last week. My wife was afraid that your show was a one-time deal, but we waited this week, and after the normal people stopped talking about this college, Ocean Community College, your show came on 11. It is not listed in our on-screen program guide. It is strange because the school does not have a 4-year mortuary science degree. But be that as it may, your show is a perfect cap-off to my Saturday programming that includes the poker show, the opera, the Three Stooges, Svengoolie, and your show. You watch too much television, sir. But if you're going to skip anything, don't skip our show. Thank you for the hard work that you put into every show, and with every show I learn about a good Class B movie. I learned this week, 1010. This is a couple of months old, sorry for the late reply, that I own a copy of The Ape with Boris Karloff. Thank you again for some time that I waited for every Saturday. All right, well, thank you. They're in New Jersey.
Yes.
That's a nice place. I like New Jersey. Ocean County. Toms River, Ocean County. I think I know the station. They're running us on a college station out there. Thanks for writing.
A mortuary college, evidently.
Is it? It is?
So he said.
Just made that up. All right, a package. Who is this from? Oh, let's see. It says Gary Jordan in where? Dayton, Ohio. I like Ohio as well. All right, there is a item in here, but let's look at the letter first. All right, we've got, cards and photos. This is wonderful. It's like getting a tour of Dayton. And this and more. You know, I'm going to send this to somebody and make them think that I visited Dayton. Oh, and here's the Wright brothers. Look, Wright brothers. It's not the real ones, I think. They're just dummies. Look at all this. Oh, look, it shows the space capsule. I think this one went to the moon. You know, almost all of our astronauts are from Ohio.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what it is about that state that makes people want to leave the face of the earth. All right, and let's see. There's more cards. This is wonderful. All right, let's read the letter. He goes, Vincent Tangella and Mr. Livingston, greetings and salutations. Thought I would drop you all a line I'm enjoying the program a lot. I remember a fondness for Tom and Jerry, and I attached clip art for you, Vincent. I've enclosed a happy Halloween birthday card for your October birthday. Thank you. I've also enclosed a DVD set for Tangella titled Gantz Japanese Horror Anime Set. Now, how did you know she likes Japanese anime? It's for Livingston too, but keep Tangella occupied so he can get some rest. I'm enjoying the program. Keep up the good work, all of you. Well, thank you so much, Gary. That is a wonderful gift, and Tangella, I believe, is going to be quite pleased. She watches that stuff all the time, you know. Right?
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. That is it for mail. If you'd like to send us a note by email, use the address you see appearing here. Or if you'd like to send it by mail, like Gary, do it to this address here. We'll be right back with Derek Zemrak. But first, we're going to get back to Bikini Planet. Stay tuned.
Everybody up. Let's get to work.
I'm okay. Not that any of you care. Did you say something, Dickie? You savages! You don't care about me at all!
Now, as we get closer to the planet, Jane, I want continuous readings on all life forms. And Juan, keep us on a warp 4 track. Slow to warp 2 as we close to within, 10,000 parsecs.
Oh, Flash. You have every detail so under control. I hope someday I can command a ship as well as you.
Hey, amigo. Yo pienso que tú puedes meterte en su pantalón de ella, amigo.
Yeah, Juan, thanks for that report. Juan says we're on track and looks like clear sailing ahead.
Well, Jane, you're done kissing Flash's ass, maybe you can come over here and kiss mine.
That, sir, or whatever, that'll be quite enough. Everybody back to work. Dickie, get to your station.
The crew continued about their work for a week. And then one day, it happened. Meteors started to hit the ship as they passed through an asteroid field. The ship went out of control and they crashed on the planet Big Breeze.
Jane, Juan, Dickie, are you okay?
Sí, señor.
Ah! No! What is it? Are you hurt?
My hair! Do you know how long it takes me to do my hair in the morning? I bet you never even noticed my hair.
Oh, yeah, sure I did. I'm gonna kill the general when we get back to Earth. Everybody get to work. We've got to repair this ship. First, Gene, let's see if we can sustain life on this planet. I'll try to contact the professor on the telescope. Make sure he knows we're okay.
Flash, the atmosphere is slightly similar to Earth, but it's safe to breathe.
Professor, come in, Professor. This is the Endurance, Professor.
Yes, Endurance. I read to you. Are you all right?
Professor, we were bombarded by meteors and ended up crash landing on the planet.
Oh, I'm so glad you're all safe. But listen, be sure to check out for signs of life. But be careful. There may be dangers totally unknown to us humans.
We're going to check out the repairability of the ship as soon as we're sure that it can sustain life.
Well, be careful and be sure to check in later to make sure you're safe, okay?
Sure thing, Professor. Endurance over. Okay, everybody, get your things together. First, we'll check out the ship, then we'll do a survey of the area.
While the crew prepares to leave, a short distance away, the inhabitants of the planet have become aware that a strange craft has landed on their planet. The inhabitants have long been waiting for the arrival of the Great One in a ship from the sky, as foretold in their ancient writings. The planet's atmosphere has a very high level of silicone, which makes its inhabitants have unusual anatomy features.
And at this time, as Queen of Babylonia, I am proud to announce that as foretold by our ancient ancestors, the arrival of the Great One may be upon us. I'm about to send a welcoming party to approach this strange craft and bring any people back to me. We can only keep our fingers crossed that the ancient writings are about to come true. I will let you know more as soon as I know more. Adana, take a search party and bring any survivors back to me at once. By force if necessary.
The inhabitants have lost the ancient technology they once had, which included the ability to travel the stars. It is written that the Great One will return and have a way to replenish the silicone levels, which have been diminishing slowly for centuries, since the Queen has been hoarding it for herself.
Dina, where's the rest of the squad? We're hunting on the Ching-Ching Ridge. A spaceship has crashed in the Crater's Valley. The Queen has ordered us to check out the site. Let's leave the transporter here and get the rest of the squad. Ressa. You are the prisoners of Queen Num-Num of Babylonia. You will follow us to the queen or die.
Oh my! I've got to hell!
Llévame a donde tú quieras, mi reina. Nos vemos después.
No one tells Flash Rogers what to do! Oh my!
What a shot!
That's not happening to me! If you put it that way, I give up.
Hera, you take the transporter. We'll take the prisoners back to the royal guards.
Hairstyling for the show was provided by Restoration Hair in Santa Rosa.
Welcome back to the show. We are watching Bikini Planet 2002, made by this guy, Derek Zemrak. You know, the way you laugh when I bring up your film, it's like you're still laughing at this film.
It is, because it's so funny, because like a lot of times people will play it when I'm somewhere, and it always gets a laugh because it is funny. It makes fun of the genre.
It must have been hilarious to create.
It was very funny to create. So.
You know, that's what filmmaking should be. This whole mess they had with Star Wars and reshoots and all that, I bet nobody was laughing on that set.
We were laughing at ourselves, but that's about it.
On your set, but I'm talking about Star Wars. Those guys were in pain. All right, well, what in God's name have you placed next to my head?
That is an original prop from the Mole People. From
the Mole People, which is like 1950 something?
7, I believe.
1957. Yeah. I'm holding something from 1957 that was in that film.
Yes.
And we haven't even shown that film yet, have we?
You should. It's a good one. And the thing is, look how small the head is. It's like, who got in that?
I was going to say, if this was a mask, it's filled with foam.
Right.
It's filled with foam rubber. But if it was a mask, this would not go on my head.
Right.
It has nothing to do with my hair. I've got an unusually large cranium.
Yes.
I have to go to big and tall stores to buy chapeaus. It's terrible. But this is in fine shape, considering
it's fine shape,
it's rubber. It's not silicone. That's probably why, right?
Right.
Because all the new stuff, they use silicone and it like dies in 2-3 years. This is amazing. How'd you come across this?
In auctions. I mean, I'm a memorabilia collector, and in the theaters that I own, I have a lot of exhibits. I change it up all the time.
So these are not open for people to touch. They're behind cases.
They're behind cases.
Imagine?
Yeah.
So tell us about some of the things you have.
We have currently on display. We have an animation display, which we have actually the Cell Porky Wrestler. Which is actually Mel Blanc's first animated film, and we have the actual original still from there.
Wow.
Production still.
That must have cost a fortune.
Well, it's all in the luck of the draw, I think. So, and when you buy things, and we also have Dom DeLuise's jacket from Best Little Whorehouse in Texas.
Oh my goodness!
I was actually going to wear that today, but I decided.
That would have been wonderful. Would it fit?
Actually, sadly, it does. I think he was a lot smaller back then. I'm hoping, because it's like I don't think
it shrank. No, it shrank. The coat shrank over that. Yeah, that film came out in what, 72, 6?
Yeah, probably around there, yeah.
Yeah.
And actually on display right now, we have Frau from Austin Powers. Her outfit is on display. And we actually have Kurt Russell's...
This is all yours?
Yes. And we actually have Kurt Russell's football uniform from Best of Times with Robin Williams that he starred in, which is actually called... His character was called Reno Hightower.
You do not keep all this at the theater.
It's all at the theater. And we rotate the exhibit all the time. So.
Right, but it sounds like you have a huge collection, and you keep it all at the theater?
No.
Okay.
Well, some's in the basement, yeah, but
all right.
in most cases it's in storage or it's at my house or
So
whatever.
this is the Orinda Theater.
Orinda Theater.
Which you own in Orinda, California.
That's correct.
And it's one of those old school...
Yeah, built in 1941. It was actually supposed to open on Pearl Harbor Day.
So single screen, right?
No, 3 screens.
You
It
got
was
3
originally a single screen,
Right.
750 seats in 1941. Like I said, it was going to open in Pearl Harbor Day, but obviously it did not. It opened in December 27th.
Right.
And after that, in 1986, they were going to actually tear it down, and the town fought against it, and they actually built 2 more theaters next to it. So it's actually 3 screens currently. So.
My goodness, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get back to the film, and when we come back, you're going to show something else, right?
Sounds good.
All right, off we go. Back to Bikini Planet. Be right back.
As you ordered, Your Highness, here are the creatures from the craft.
Well done, Adana. Now be off with you. Welcome to Babylonia. I am Queen Num Num, and this is Princess Nibby. Who are you, and where are you from?
I am Captain Flash Rogers of Earth, and this is my crew. Dr. Dickie Pointer, Jane Uhura, and Juan Caramba. We come in peace. Our ship crash-landed on your planet when we were going through the meteor storm.
Where is this Earth?
Earth is a planet. We're all from a place called Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley? You must tell me more of this place. We will help you repair your ship. While you are here in Babylonia, you may roam freely. And we can exchange knowledge of the planets and this Silicon Valley where you are from. Now you may leave, and Princess Nibby will show you around. Nibby. She is from Silicon Valley. She must be the Great One. Show them around. Find out as much as you can about them. Even if she isn't the Great One, our subjects will think she is, and it'll be great PR for me. Go.
Flash, Juan, Dickie, and Jane are shown around the kingdom of Babylonia by Princess Nibby.
And here is the building which houses the breeders of Babylonia.
Breeders?
Yes, breeders. We have 2 breeders who take care of all the breeding needs of the women on this planet. Don't you have breeders on your planet?
Not in the same sense that you're talking about.
Let me introduce you to our top breeder. Samson, come here. I'd like you to meet our guest from planet Earth. This is Samson. He's a very popular breeder. He handles 82.9% of all calls.
82.9%? You mean somebody keeps track?
Of course. We have to keep up with their satisfaction rating so we know when to retire them as breeders. Excuse me, Princess. So what is your rating?
Well, I've never had a complaint.
Never? Let me see. I have an idea. Jane, would you like to try Samson? Or maybe one of our other active breeders, Jerome? Jerome, come down here. Okay, Jane, go ahead. Take your pick.
Princess Nibby, I think you have the wrong idea. Flash is not my breeder. On our planet, males and females get to choose who they want to be with.
Jane, let's not be too hasty. I mean, you remember what the professor said. We have to learn everything we can about this planet.
So, Princess Nibby, you mean I should choose between either Samson or Jerome?
That's right. Jerome, this is Jane. Jane, this is Jerome. Oh, and Jerome, I would like you to teach the males a little bit of a lesson on being a breeder.
Hey there, I am Jerome, and I'm more hornier than a 69-piece brass band there.
Hi, Jerome.
No, Jerome! Like this! The ladies like it like this! You there, try it. Say Jerome!
Like this.
No, if you want to be a breeder, you gotta learn how to move your hips.
Oh,
Come here.
See. Oh,
You
me,
over
let me
here.
try.
We'll put a little S into it.
Oh, Jerome.
Oh, he's good then.
Oh, Jerome.
Oh, not the tongue. He's a cream puff.
Well, Samson, I guess it's you. Let's go.
Never a complaint, huh?
Never.
Hey, Flash.
Oh.
How was it?
Oh, I didn't enjoy it at all. What about for you?
It was the most incredible time I have ever had. From a scientific view, of course. How was it for you?
Oh, I have a headache. All she did was kept slapping me in the head and tugging on my ears.
And here, as you saw before, is our breeder station. It houses the 2 active breeders who service the needs of the Babylonian women. Hey, Samson.
Hey.
So is Jane pleased?
She seemed to be my princess. Ooh, we don't have many like him on Earth.
Earth? Did you say Earth? Take me with you, please. I can't take it no more. They're wearing me out. I've been here for 1,069 years. Of course, I thought it was a dream come true, but ever since Mr. Hydraulics over here came, he ruined everything. Picked him up from the pylon Nebula, and things have changed. Please, take me with you. I cannot take this no more.
Guards, Adana, take
No,
him
no,
away.
I can't take it.
Take
Take
him
me
away.
with you, please.
Come on, big boy. Time to please
No,
Adana.
not again. Please take me with you. Somebody.
Oh, wait, you got a fly in your head. Hold on. I got it. Oh, my. Juan, you're on your own. Samson, you're with me.
That's right, Professor. It seems to be a very peaceful planet, and the inhabitants are quite friendly. But something seems not quite right.
Listen, this is an amazing discovery. You must learn all you can about them, their way of life, their rituals, their traditions, everything.
I think I've learned enough already. They have some very unusual customs. We'll fix the ship as soon as possible. They're absolutely no threat to us at all.
Hey, is that new intern still there? Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, tell her not to go away. I have to make a couple of little teeny-weeny phone calls, all right? Yeah, right, okay.
Adana, I want you to take 2 guards to the ship and have them help with repairs. While they help with repairs, I want them to learn how to fly the craft so we can use it to go to Earth and get the needed silicone. Do not tell the princess about this plan. Maybe they could accompany them to the Earth to join in a cultural exchange. Oh, yeah, that's it. A cultural exchange. Go.
Hey, my name is Brian. I'm calling from Santa Rosa. Last Man on Earth, to me, is one of the creepiest keep me awake all night movies. And this Vincent Price version is way better than the Charlton Heston version, which is also creepy, but this one is so good. Thank you.
Portions of Creature Features are brought to you by the Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California. Explore the mystery at winchestermysteryhouse.com.
An actual gun from Lost in Space. But before we talk about this film, the whole thing with the silicone.
Right.
It's not quite appropriate for a young audience now, is it? Silicon Valley, silicone enhancements.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that when I originally made this movie, I was trying to make a spoof on Queen of Outer Space, which is a Zsa Zsa Gabor movie,
right,
which was a female planet that was, inhabited by all females.
Of course.
So in this one, I was going to try to modernize it. So I said, well, that they live off silicone and they store the silicone in various
Silicon
body parts.
Valley.
So, yeah.
Being a Bay Area film,
Yes.
use that joke.
So they felt like
it
all ties together, right?
Tom, our director, was laughing hysterically when he was telling me about this. He could not tell the story without laughing hysterically. So.
Yeah.
All right, this is an actual prop.
Yes, from
the actual show, Lost in Space.
Yes.
It's a gun.
It's a gun.
This is beautiful.
It's an expensive gun, actually.
You paid a lot for this? I
a
shall
few
not
bucks.
drop it.
A few bucks. That's okay.
No, it's wonderful. So, did you get any details, like which person used it, or was it like, this is like one of the crew ones, right?
It came, I should have brought it up, but it came with a photo.
Right.
It was these two people in there. Marta Krista was holding it.
Oh, Marta.
Yeah.
We know Marta.
Yeah. Was she on the show?
She's supposed to be. I think she will be this year.
Okay, good.
Right.
Yeah, she's great.
We hung out
It's
at
wonderful.
a con in Reno.
Oh, nice.
So we became friends with her. She's sweet.
Yeah.
So this is just resin and stuff, but it's an original prop.
Yeah.
From Lost in Space.
That's the thing, is a lot of people don't realize how, Hollywood props, they're just really simple. But when they look on camera, it looks so much different.
Right,
so.
right. No, all camera, this will probably look terrible, but it's actually in very nice shape considering it's what, 50 years old?
Yeah, 50
almost?
plus.
Right. Fantastic. And you acquired this at some kind of auction, I imagine?
Yeah, a Julian auction, probably
Let's get
20 years ago.
Close look at this. Some of the detail. It's quite nice, isn't it? All right. So you also brought this Viewmaster reel.
Yeah, we all love
but
Viewmasters.
You failed us here because you did not bring me a Viewmaster to view them with. So this makes me sad. I was looking forward to stereoscopic views of the Lost in Space crew. I'll have to take a rain check on that. This is one of the originals, I imagine,
Yes.
from the early 60s.
Yes.
These are difficult to find. And you don't want to bend these because they have like the little metal inside, right?
Right.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
So, I think you need to start a museum where people do not have to pay to watch a movie at your theater to see these things, right?
Yeah, they don't. All this stuff's on exhibit at the Orinda Theater, and people can enjoy it.
And this is an ongoing thing that you rotate?
Yeah, every 3 months I rotate the stuff out.
Fun.
So, yeah, just because it's like, why have it at my house where nobody can see it, and just put it on display.
This is the type of collector the world needs. It's one who shares with the rest of the world. We've got friends at the local theater here, and they'd never do anything like that. They're here now. We'll show you like popcorn from the Bush administration. That's all you'll get. All right, what do you say we get back to your film?
Sounds good.
All right, back to Bikini Planet. You guys stick around because we've got something really cool coming up. Be right back.
And they'll help you repair anything you want on the ship.
Thank you. That'll definitely help to speed the repairs. Maybe we could even leave a little sooner than expected.
Coming and going is not very polite.
I'm kind of hot. Is there any place we can swim around here?
Yes. Follow me.
We'll stay here and finish the repairs. We are not tired.
Donna? How are the panels up there?
100% jacked up. Oh, my queen. It's worse than I thought. It's just an absolute mess up there. Everything is scattered all over the place. I don't know what we're gonna do.
My Highness, and the oxygenator, it's not connecting to the keyboard and the monitor's down.
And the tubes aren't connected and that thing isn't lighting up either. Where's the manual?
We can't seem to locate it. It must have got thrown around and is lost under a lot of the rubble up there.
They're all at the pool. You have to leave tonight. You must fly tonight.
We are working as hard as we can, my queen.
We must have that silicone.
What about the beater babies for the princess?
I don't want to hear that again.
Now move it!
Hey, Juan, why don't you get back to the ship? Check out and see how the girls are coming along.
Somebody needs to do it. Vicky, no le odian las muchachas.
No, go. Get out of here.
¿Qué?
Yes! I got the oxygenator working.
Oh, excellent. Oh, okay. We're getting there. Hey, I've got the guidance system up.
Great. But keep going, keep going. We are almost there. But we're running out of time.
Oh, I've got the three monitors are looking good.
Okay, and are the images going to... Oh my goodness gracious.
Oh, hello. You, where did you come from? Here, come and sit down and
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Oh, yes.
Hey, muchachas, ¿qué van a hacer conmigo?
Big.
Very big.
Big is better.
Yes, much bigger than Jerome. We are just going to have some
fun.
Hey, muchachas. Espero y vengan de nuevo.
Ooh, wow. Something else.
What did he just say?
I don't know. Check the translator. Ooh, you are
yeah.
a stud.
He said, "Thank you. Come again."
He wants more.
He must be a breeder.
Wow.
This is our lucky day.
Oh, you must have done something wrong. Let me try.
Hey, let's try his ears.
Okay. He must be broke.
Oh.
Jeez.
We broke him.
Your Highness, we must thank you. With the help of your guards, the repairs to our ship are almost complete. We might even be able to leave tomorrow.
No! I mean, I insist you stay for a short while longer to celebrate the feast of Babylonia. Then you may leave. I still have many questions for you.
We'll think about it and contact our people on Earth. Thank you.
What are you up to? They think they are going to leave, but as soon as my guards learn how to fly their ship, they will no longer be needed. We will take their ship to Earth and get the silicone we need. They are not the great ones, but they do have a purpose for us.
Endurance to Earth! Endurance to Earth! Come in, Professor!
Earth here. Hello, Captain Rogers. Hey, you're looking good. How's the things going, huh?
Very good, Professor. The repairs are coming along extremely well. The Queen has had 2 of her guards help us with the work, and it's almost complete. We could leave tomorrow, but the Queen has asked that we stay a little longer. She wants us to attend this festival of Babylonia. What do you think?
Well, as long as there's no danger, I see no problem with you staying a little longer and learning more about their culture. But listen, be sure to take plenty of pictures. I'm dying to see what they look like.
They certainly are different, sir. I guess we can leave after the festival. We'll report in after we've taken off. Endurance over.
Okay, and be sure to share knowledge. Earth over.
Is that all he ever says? Share knowledge? I'm so sick of hearing that.
Will you shut up, Dickie?
Excellent. This will give us the chance to learn how to use their ship. Oh, I'll share knowledge with them, but they'll never be able to return to Earth with it.
Could you take a message to the Queen?
Yes.
Please tell her we'd be delighted to attend the festival as her guests.
She'll be very pleased. We'll come back tomorrow to finish the repairs on the ship.
Thank you.
Estoy cansado. Me voy a ir a la cama.
I'll bet.
I'll see you all in the morning.
Good night, Jane.
Good night, Dickie.
Good night, Juan.
Buenas noches.
Good night, Flash.
Good night, Joan Boy. Now everybody shut up and let's get some sleep.
Portions of this program are brought to you by Micromat, making products that keep your Macintosh running at its best.
From me.
Flash, I need you.
What?
I just saw the princess take the ship's manual.
What? She what?
I just saw the princess take the ship's manual.
We've got to get back. Tonight. Without the Babylonians finding out.
Sounds like a job for a man's man. Bed open.
Dickie, you must succeed for all mankind.
For all mankind.
We can't trust the queen. How can we trust the princess?
What about the princess?
Well, of course we can trust the princess. She's our friend.
Some friend, she tried to steal our ship.
Let's just get ready for the festival, and remember, be careful.
Make sure the Earthlings get the drinks with the knockout drugs in them. After they pass out, I want them all in prison immediately. Then we will have their ship to use as we wish.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Guard! A toast!
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, so I just love your hair. You know, my hair was so damaged in the rocket crash.
Welcome to the Feast of Babylonia. A toast to our guests. Eat, drink, and be merry. This year we have something more to celebrate. The feast and our guests. Bring out the entertainment. Out of here. No one is to be let in, and they are not to leave either. If they do, you'll die. Where is the other one?
You mean Dickie? I think he's with Princess Nibby.
Nibby? Nibby?
This portion of Creature Features is brought to you by CreatureFeatureStore.com, the official merchandiser of Creature Feature accessories.
Welcome back. I am sitting next to the creature from the Black Lagoon. But on the other side of him is Derek Zemrak, our friend who created tonight's film, Bikini Planet. But, he's got lots of good stories to tell if you're a collector of things. And of all things you've collected, this one is unique. Tell us everything.
That's actually from the original mold of the creature from the Black Lagoon, and the paint and the style is actually exactly the paint colors that they used. So it's beautifully done. So.
And this, of course, is not something one can wear because it's...
No, it is fiberglass.
It's a nice display piece.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
And it's so funny. This is how I am with my collection. I had to call my friend Lance, who's here, but I had said, Lance, do you have that head? Because it's like I don't know where I lend these things off to. So.
Oh my goodness!
He goes, yeah, I'll bring it up.
You should get like a database. Where,
yeah.
You can, like a reminder, 6 months. Somebody owes you the creature of the Black Lagoon's head.
Yeah, where is it?
So. He's produced this film, but he's done many more since, and you're working on a new one.
Yeah.
Which is a remake of Nosferatu.
Yes, which is actually with Doug Jones, who actually played the
Doug Jones.
Yes, who's been in everything.
Who played
behind
the
mask.
water creature.
Yes, in Shape of Water.
Shape of Water.
Which is a tie-in to the Black Lagoon.
Absolute tie-in.
And Doug Jones plays Nosferatu, which is a role that he's always wanted to play.
Right.
He's perfect for it. And what we did is we actually took the original footage that was shot 100 years ago.
Right.
And everything was green screen. So when Doug is walking down the street as Nosferatu, it is the footage that was shot 100 years ago. So it's an amazing film.
So this will be a black and white film?
No, it is not black and white. We actually colorized it and we actually made it
You
talkie.
colorized the original footage of the background?
Yeah, the backgrounds are colored. So
that must have been an enormous amount of work.
Yeah, it was a lot of work, and any CGI takes a tremendous amount of time. And we plan on the film will be releasing this year in 2020. So.
And will this be something we could see in the theater? Would it be online?
We hope to go into theaters. So,
right.
Yeah.
Well, it's got Doug Jones.
Yeah, Doug's great. He's just a wonderful person. So yeah.
How fantastic. And what was this film you said you did with James Franco?
Yeah, that was a couple years ago. It was actually called King Cobra with James Franco, Christian Slater, Molly Ringwald, and Alicia Silverstone. And
so
that's everywhere.
Viewers, see, even though this film is heinous, it leads to bigger and better things.
Yeah.
Doug Jones is Nosferatu,
and who would have thought the person that directed Bikini Planet would be in the Producers Guild of America? But
so I think if
keep
you
going.
have an eye to go into the film business, one should start with a good B.
That's
is this
right.
B? Maybe a C movie?
Maybe D. I don't know.
D minus. We'll see.
Z as in my name. Z.
This is fantastic, and obviously you're doing much better things than you did in 2002, which is fantastic. Means you're getting better. All right, what do you say we finish up this film?
Sounds good.
All right, let's go back
exciting.
to Bikini Planet. We're going to close it up, and we're going to find out what Mr. Derek is doing next. So you guys stay with us, please.
Nibby? Nibby! Where are you, Nibby?
It's the queen. If she finds you here, she's gonna go crazy.
Hide! Where are you, you insolent child?
She's coming. No, not there. Oh, God. No, not the fireplace. Get over here. Oh, no, not the plant. Dickie, come here. Come here. Get on the bed. Dickie, get on the bed. Quick. Oh, she's coming. Lay down.
Nibby, we have captured the crew. They are locked in my chambers. Have you seen the one they call Dickie?
No, he was here earlier, but he's gone now.
Whoa, Nibby, it's a good thing you didn't go to the festival. You really need to shave those legs.
What? Oh, yeah.
We must find the last Earthling and imprison him with the others. If he resists, he will be beheaded. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Oh. Well, then shave those legs and help us find the Earthling.
have to go. I have to go save my friends.
Then I'll go with you to help.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Oh, Jerome, that is so much better.
Hadana, where are you?
Hadana, have they captured the fat one, Dickie?
No, they have not found him yet, but they are still looking. I do know that the other prisoners have just regained consciousness, Your Highness.
Good. We'll get some information out of them yet, those little worms. Get out of my way!
Maybe we don't need all this stuff.
You think?
Yes.
Do you think that after we rescue your friends, we'll get the throne and queen and put me on the throne?
Why? Do you have diarrhea or something?
Silly? God, I'm gonna be the queen. I tell you something. I wouldn't be as mean as her, and I would be friends with all of the Earthlings. Besides, you and I have something to share. Guard, let us in.
I don't have the authority.
But I've caught the Earthling, and I want to tie him up with the others.
God. How are the prisoners doing?
Your Majesty, Princess Nibby is in the other room. She's captured the other Earthling.
Get out of my way! It's so nice to see all of you together. Good job, Nibby.
Now, this one's sneaking around outside.
Don't worry about the queen. She's a bitch.
Don't try and flirt with me. You will be the first to lose your head. Madonna, go back to that ship and get it ready to take off.
Yes, Your Majesty.
As for you, you little huff dragon. What are you doing? Guards! Come here! Guards! Guards, I want you to kill them. Kill them all! Why aren't you doing anything? Do something!
Well, it's about time someone puts you in your place.
You'll all die for this.
Not anymore. You see, now I am the queen.
Counting down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Oh, you're not getting off this planet.
I don't think so. You will do whatever we say. This spray is our secret weapon, and you will do our bidding.
Hey, go easy with that stuff. You know it'll drive him crazy.
He must be immobilized. Now, let's go to Earth.
Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blast off.
We better have them report to Earth so they know the ship is coming in.
Good idea. Flash, report to Earth.
And endurance to Earth. Come in, Earth.
Hey, Flash, good to see you. How's the things going?
We are on our way back to the planet. Our mission is complete.
So soon? I thought that you were staying longer.
Our mission is complete.
Flash, are you all right? You sounded kind of funny.
Our mission is complete. I'm bringing back some inhabitants from the planet. Come meet the professor, ladies.
Holy cow! Look at those knockers!
We'll be landing at Area 51 shortly, as planned.
General Hardball just got to here. General, come in and take a look at these aliens.
I don't want to see any slimy, blood-sucking aliens. Who the hell gave you permission to bring them back to Earth? You trying to infect the whole damn world? Where the hell is the crew?
The crew is all busy.
Damn! Look at those! Oh, wait till the president gets a load of those. Are you guys recording this for the president?
Yes.
Crew's all busy. Endurance over.
Well done, Flash.
Yes, but he shouldn't have told him about us.
True. But they are expecting us in Area 51 now. So, we'll land in Silicon Valley, pick up the silicone, and dump him off.
Yeah, okay.
No. No.
Getting nice.
What about me?
This is Livingston, and you're watching Creature Features. Not now. Stay tuned. Hairstyling for the show was provided by Restoration Hair in Santa Rosa.
Right, General Hardball, what the hell do you want now?
Mr. President, we're sending you some tape on the telestrobe. I think you should view it immediately.
General, I'm really busy right now.
Take just a moment, sir. It's coming over the telestrobe now. Just use your remote.
Hot damn, look at those.
Poor old guy. Yeah. You know, can't quite figure out what they did to him on that hellish planet.
Why is he in a straitjacket?
We had to. He just sits here, he slaps his forehead, tugs on his ear.
Your Highness, the guards have returned from Earth. Leave us alone.
Your Majesty, we have replenished the silicone tanks.
Who cares? Just leave us alone.
But Your Majesty, we've brought you something else also.
Leave us alone!
Beaners, Your Majesty.
Beaner babies. We've brought you 6 from Earth.
Wonderful. Do you have any more?
We just brought you these, but on Earth there are many more, and some are very rare and beautiful.
Oh, Beaners. I want more. I want more. More.
If you wondered what happened to the rest of the crew that stayed on Babylonia and the president, well, first off, the president was recently asked about aliens, and he had this to say.
Aliens, they're all little green men. President of the United States should know what color they are. Some intelligence department I've got. Hey, have we got any more of this super duper spot remover?
And as far as the others, Jane married Samson, and it seems the silicone in the atmosphere has had an effect on her over time. Dickie has married Princess Nibby, and they share the prized Beaner Babies collection. But besides having strong feelings for Nibby, he has noticed other changes.
Yeah, Nibby, baby. I gotta go. Yeah, toodles.
Dickie, is that you?
Tell me about it, vixens.
Juan has become a breeder in Babylonia. He likes it, but it's not quite the same for the ladies. And Flash, well, he sits in a top-secret military hospital all day long and repeats the same phrases over and over and over.
Ahead, warp speed, out there. Damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a magician. Warning, warning, aliens approaching. We're giving her all she's got, Captain. She can't take it anymore. That is not logical, Captain. Beam me up, Dickie! Beam me up!
And so ends Bikini Planet. You know, I simply have no response to this film.
What can you say?
I
right?
don't know what to say. Although I did notice at the very end there was a doctor that looked rather familiar.
Looked rather familiar, probably 20 years younger, but...
20 years younger, but still handsome. Handsome then, handsome now. And, you know, it's important that you do a cameo like Hitchcock.
Exactly.
It's important you do that. Are you doing this in all your films?
No, I've kind of stopped doing it, so...
I suppose after you've done it a few times, it becomes a chore.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Well, you know, I mean, we've never showed a film like this before, so I have no idea what kind of mail.
I don't know what that means.
I shall find. No, it was different.
It was different.
Yeah. Typically, you know, we have people come up to us at conventions with their children and say, "Oh yes, we watch as a family every Saturday night." I'm sure going to be getting some angry responses for that. What did you think of the film? You know, for somebody who uses explosives quite regularly, she can be a bit of a prude sometimes. But no, it's understandable. I mean, you know, the film might be more offensive now than it was in 2002. It's a different
for
time
sure.
Back then,
yeah.
right? So
you know,
sorry if we've offended anybody. We didn't mean anything, and I'm sure you didn't mean to offend anybody back in 2002.
Well, I probably was, but you know, may all your thongs come true.
That's right. That's the tagline of the film. All right, what are you doing next?
I've got a couple of films that I'm in projects right now, and actually I got a web series on ZPTV called...
And ZPTV is your thing?
Yes, it's a Roku channel.
It's just a Roku channel, but it's got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, all kinds of independent films, original web series. We actually just produced Big Dog, which actually just aired, which actually stars Shorty Rossi from Pit Boss, who was in Bikini Planet.
So this is a channel on Roku. If you don't have one of these devices, you should get one. They're like, you can get them for like $50, $75.
Yeah.
You hook it up to your TV, and all of a sudden you've got all this free stuff.
Yeah.
And ZPTV is a subscription service, though.
There's a subscription service and a commercial. It depends which way you want to go.
So you can go both ways.
You can go both ways, I guess.
Right. No, it's important because, you know, if they don't get a chance to try it out before they buy, they won't subscribe. So it's a smart move. All right. Well, how can we learn more about you and your stuff?
You could actually go to Zemrak.com.
So it's just the way it's spelled, Zemrak.com.
With no C.
No C.
Z-E-M-R-A-K.
Well, I'm spelling it out in the air, so it'll appear when we broadcast. And then they go to that website, and there'll be links, hopefully, to all these things that we've discussed.
And if you like this movie, you could get it on link how to purchase it. So.
Absolutely wonderful. Okay, well, thank you. But before you go, we've got something for you.
Uh-oh.
Tangela.
Uh-oh.
We've never done one of these before. This is going to be a first.
Oh. Wow. The worst movie ever shown on Creature Feature. Thank you so much. I'm finally an award-winning award winner. That's so wonderful. I want to thank everybody who was involved in this project.
The Academy. All right, we'll hold that up for the camera so everyone can see. There you go.
Yay.
Come on the show, win prizes, right? All right, well, you've been a wonderful cast. Thank you for letting us show your film. And, you know, maybe when you do another one or you've got some new interesting proper thing, you should come back and show it to us, right?
For sure.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me.
All right, as you guys, thank you for staying up late and watching this film. We know it's a bit of a chore to watch this one, but, you know, you saw something you've never seen before, and that's what we give you here, right? Right.
They like me. They really like me.
Right. All right, we'll see you next week. So, Derek, what's it like to have like a nice award like this?
It's great. Want to make another movie? Do you think I can come back and win another award?
No.